I'm starting with the conclusion also because I believe that in the end is the beginning with this book. And as you'll see once I read from it, there's a letter at the end that I wrote when I was 18 years old, because I was being racially profiled by police in my neighborhood. And that was a very traumatic experience, as you'll probably be able to pick up from the letter. But I was then trying to think, someday I want to publish that letter. But I don't want to do it on Twitter because no one might read it, but also that can come and go. But that letter was something, when I think about trauma, for instance, that was generated for me from that experience, or I think about just the mental health conversations that I had to have. It's like, how can I get to that letter through Shakespeare? I get to this letter by way of the Comedy of Errors. So that's the final play that I deal with in the book as I think about just what's going on there in that play in terms of mistaken identity, right? But then also we can take that a step further and think about how these characters who are being mistaken for one another are being profiled in a way because of someone's perceived ideas about who they are. And so that's really where this ends. And so without further ado, I'm going to read from the conclusion, which draws on the title of Shakespeare's play. And so the conclusion is called Artifactually, the Comedy of Terrors.